Hey guys, West Coast Picks here, and today my 3D prints came in. This is, I ordered 20, but this is 25. They usually make some test prints and usually throw them in, so this is 25. I ordered 20 of the new Pocket Pick. These ones are printed on ABS, where the other ones were PLA. It's not that much of a difference, but thought I'd try ABS this time. And there's a few things you gotta do to get this thing together. The first is you have to make your insert. So depending on your measurements and stuff like that, is how you would make yours. There's the tang at the end. And then you have to, somewhat clean out the inside of these things. We'll have a bunch of spaghetti line in there. Basically, if you've ever played with a hot glue gun, that little bit of stringing glue that you have when you pull away from whatever work you were working on. Basically, the printer does the same thing, and we'll use these little spider webby filaments everywhere, and we got to do is go in there and clean it out. So I have a blank insert. There's just a piece of fish tape, the same fish tape that I use for picks, and you ram it in there and get all this extra spaghetti wire out. These little filaments, I don't know if you could see them on the camera, but little thin strings of plastic that you don't need in the way. And then basically I just in and out a bunch until it's no longer too stiff to use as a tool. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Camera's mounted to the bench. Alright. Normally what I do, I don't know if I have room here, but I'll try it anyway, is I get my vise and I clamp up. The insert really hard, and then I just use that. Yeah, it might be too close for you guys, but you can kind of see it. I just I'll lie it on the side, and you can see. You just kind of work it in and out, and that'll work the path, the track clear for your insert. It heats up a little bit too from the friction, but that's fine. So now this should fit in there relatively easily. Yeah, before it wouldn't fit in at all. Now it fits in pretty good. And you can see our tang pretty much lines up to the center track. We need to bend it up a touch, not too much. If you bend it up too much, you're not going to be able to get it in there, but just a touch so you can still get underneath it once it's in there. Stick it in, and now we've got it in there. You can see the tang. I don't know if you can. Let's get rid of this for a sec. I'll probably need it again later. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the tang is coming up to meet. There it is, yeah. It's bent up a little bit in the end to the center track. And then I have this little tool that I made. It's just a little, I don't know, sloped pick made out of wiper insert that I can use to get underneath the tang. And then I use another piece of metal or something to stop it from moving while I bend it up. Get our hammer home. And bend it up. Alright. So you can see the tang is in the track. I'm going to bend it up a little bit more. I don't like to get pliers down in there when you're first starting the bend, because you know, you go rough the track up, you'll mess it up and everything. So I was debating whether I should buy a pair of needle nose pliers and grind them down to the 2mm to fit the track, so I'd always have a pair of pliers to do it. But I make do without. It's not that big of a deal. There we go. So we got our bend in the tang. So a little bit more here. Alright. So we have the bend in our tang. Slides out, and the only thing left to do now is put the button on it. So I 3D printed the buttons this time. Last time I just used like thumbtack ends of thumbtack. Don't know if this is actually going to work or not, because it looks like the holes are pretty small in these buttons. I might have to make the print a little bit bigger next time. Well, we'll see what we can do. I don't mind a little bit of playing around with it to get it to work here. Yeah, it looks like it might do it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So I will epoxy that in and fine tune it a little bit, but basically there's our pick. And last, we just need to do the same thing with the tension wrench hole. This one you never really have to mount in the vise, it's not as stiff. But same thing, you just get a blank one, move it in and out. Ooh, stab yourself really good in the finger on camera. So don't do that. I'll be right back, guys. Anyway, guys, don't do that. So I had to wipe down the work desk and wash the picks. Don't stab yourself in the finger with a sharp, quite sharp windshield insert. Anyway, the goal is to make sure that it's not too tight, and we've done that back and forth a lot, not stabbing your finger. And I've made one of these up already, but basically you just measure it out, bend it over, stick it in, and there we go. That is our Pocket Pick version 3 completed. We have our bottom tension wrench, the button's not too far down to plug the lanyard hole like it was before. Pretty good fit up at the top there, and fully extended, gives us the length of a standard pick. This one I think I made it about 5 mil longer This would be the Bogota length. Yeah. So this one, handle end. This one is Bogota length on the tang. So depending on how, on my design anyway, on how tall you want your pick to come out, it's either 10 or 15 mil tang. This is a 10 mil tang. A 15 mil tang would bring you down to there. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and don't break any laws.